Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to more of the Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 2. I just want to take a moment to show that the loading screen changed again. Look! It's winter! That's a nice little touch. Anyways, we're back to having some good times, some grand times here in Celdic. Tableau was kind enough to offer me assistance with my stall. Thought I should be able to get it up and running in no time. While seeing I was working so hard, you feel ashamed of me into despair. That ends here, though. To stay forward, all my efforts will be focused on restoring my stall. Oh, it's tragic. He gave in despair for like hours, maybe a day or two. Can't let my personal feelings interfere with my business anymore. Keep it up, regardless of what happens. Alright, troops. Alright, troops. You're just in time to see the Grand Market reopened. Get us down for merchants. It's not the same with the Grand Market. A great deal, pal. To hear me go about that side. Things are working out well. Haha. It's up to us merchants to get us down back to normal. Yes. The merchants that left come back. Yes. Can't wait to see how things fare here, Alnut. Which is maybe, I managed to fix up several stores for now. Fortunately, she's smiling us too, because there are merchants who have to come back. Things are bound to work out if we've got this many people. I could ask for a better way to get me motivated. But, since one of my stores' spot become looses. Ah, well, nothing concerned about that. About my business. Man, it's a good thing that this damage didn't have much loss in consequence. Man, they recovered. Honey, out of my storage with me. Keeping stock in storage for emergencies. Common sense for merchants, I'll have you know. Don't you work too goddamn. I'll show you what I'm made of. Don't worry, he's in jail. Well, not sorry. I take it back. He's in his mansion. Buy them my way, folks. You know what? No, I will buy honey syrup to support the market. Alright, troops! That is the way of talking about the Grand Market and stuff. So let mommy out of the store. I just want to give this a shot. They're gathering the customers to me. Get up with how they actually managed to get the Grand Market back to normal. Pure loves them for it too. He really is the cutest dad. He'll be the new manager in no time. Welcome. Thank you very much for helping us get the store up and running again. He's been left in charge running the movement to restore the Grand Market. Which means it's up to me to run the store. The future may bring. We have every intention of staying open for business. That's the sort of dedication is what it takes to be a merchant of the Grand March. Alright. Do I need to buy anything from you? I'll come back. I think I'm okay, though. Mark wanted to entrust his store to me due to his injuries. But don't worry, as a merchant of the Grand Market, I'll make sure to have everything sold out soon enough. Not just because I was asked. I have to do what I can to help the Grand Market, too. Sorry to show that brute force is enough to stop us merchants. April, alright. I has managed to motivate many of us into working towards restoring the Grand Market. I myself will be helping by providing funds and giving advice on where to procure goods for those in need. It's like me at all. What can I say? His passionate words served as a spark to ignite my merchant's passion. Just beginning for us. In fact, we've hit rock bottom only means we go from here. Rock bottom. I can't help but feel you have a strange opinion of what rock bottom is. Can't say I'm too out of line being the de facto leader here. I'll deal with it for now. It's got no place for crestfallen merchants. Get selling or get out. Talk about meat here. Buy my meat! If you don't buy the meat, it's because you want Celdic to fail. You don't want Celdic to fail, do you? Alright, well, I'll buy some meat. I'll buy a potato croquette. Lest I be accused of not supporting the Grand Market. Right. Are you sure about this? I'd hate for the spare room to go unused when it's in need. I can't rest easy knowing a neighbor's facing tough times. Thank you so much. We've already started working towards restoring the Grand Market. Can't allow depression to get the best of me forever either. It's been less than a week. Or maybe a week. Putting a roof over fine and needs heads for the time being. Alright. Says we can stay at her place. I might be able to finally get a good night's sleep. Okay. So it was kind enough to offer us lodging at her house. Thank goodness. Well, but he's making all emotional. Oh, I can't deal with her crying right now. Seems they were exactly exaggerating how awful the attack here was. Everyone's already hard at work restoring the place. A long way to go before I'm even half as amazing as the merchants here are. Oh, it diminishes the horror of the war. Going yet, despite all the talk about this battle at Heimdall. These guys are heading to Heimdall to save some of your relatives. How did you hear? Man, there's spies everywhere, and they have very loose lips. How could I not? It's for your family's sake. No one has the right to stop you. So, I'll come back, you hear? Crazy amount of tanks passed right through this town this morning. I could tell right away that a fierce battle. Alright, fine, I take my comment about spies back. Gulp, gulp. This steak and beer were made for each other. Talk of restoring the Grand Market lately. It's one pleasure merchants can do business freely. Unlike all those other towns where we're constantly stopped from doing business. When we get to work, good stuff. So just 25% of what we currently have towards the Grand Market's restoration. Business here in Celdic for the time being as well. The Grand Market will return to its former glory once the people return to Celdic. It's up to us to make that happen. Some of the merchants returned to Celdic after hearing the market manager's passing. By joining hands, we can all work towards returning the Grand Market to its former glory. Why? By the third game, it will be like nothing bad happened here at all. The Grand Market's reopening is kind of motivating. Well, man's it's open since the start of the week. I think I get why you did that, though. I might have helped motivate some of the others to follow suit. Just put my weight. Now, thought. Starting the game with a disaster and running most of the game with Celdic being out of it, but one person holding on, despite all odds. That would have been more inspirational. Yes, I agree, Kitty. Seems to me like they're getting along better now, or maybe it's just me. Now, if only they'd let me play with them too. Why do they always have to leave me out? Aww, poor Mina. Be nice to her. Come on, Susie, go easy on me. Sorry, are you okay? Maybe you should stay in bed a little longer. Yeah, that's fine. You could use the handicap slowpoke. Catch me already. Are you out to get about? See this energetic. His injuries still look pretty sore, though. So I don't know if it breaks for a while. Alright. Well, we are here, though, for a purpose. I must chat with a priest. We're looking for a priest. How you feeling, Luis? I think you might be able to come home soon. You're so impatient, Dad. Go through rehabilitation, so maybe a couple weeks. Let's take care of that to learn how to do some housework. Well, yeah, of course. The chore experts did their promise. So stop glaring at us like that. So she finally found out we haven't been doing any chores while she was out conscious. That is today, though. It's all time. We're really going to master the whole housework thing. On our way to a full recovery at this point. What a relief. Why, in the end, the only real casualty of the horrific attack was the one life. visit? Thanks. The battle's about to take place in Heimdall, isn't it? I'll explain all the tanks this morning. Preferring to keep any more tragedies from happening, right? Yeah. I guess. No, we're not actually. We're definitely not, because we're neutral. Neutral. We pray for success. So by the weathercock, once it's all over with, I'll make sure to be fit as a fiddle by then. Alright. Old Man Hines at the Grand Market's reopening today. That's what I've been waiting for. I'm able to finish this rehab. Back to my store ASAP. Hines, got thing enough for agreeing to carry it. Just asking a lot of him. To make sure I pay him back big time once I'm all healed. So recovery, no need to worry yourself over him. Alright. You have yourself to blame if your wounds open up again. I'll say put for now. Well, the pent-up energy is a bad thing, at least. In fact, I'd say it's a good sign. Go back to his usual lifestyle sometime next week. Alright. Wandered off on his own, no matter how many times I tell him not to. He's rest more than anything. We should take that to heart. And the fact that he even has the energy and motivation to work is a good thing. So, frankly, a merchant's passion burns. Alright. Everyone's feeling a little uneasy, yes, but the recovery is being progressing by leaps and bounds. I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel uneasy. We have it good compared to the people of Heimdall. No escape for them. You just have to bear with it all. Because the citizens of the Empire, just let them suffer through that. All I do is pray for everyone's safety. Alright. Father, can I ask a question? Has a traveling priest visited the church recently? He did indeed. Made to the point to visit everyone affected by the assault. The fact that a priest from the holy city of Arteria came all the way to visit was rather motivating for all of us. I see. Good to hear he arrived safely. Probably wasn't any point in worrying when he was just a quick train ride away. Man, good thing those trains got fixed up nice and quick. It is you to be here, though. See more of the war's impact on the country firsthand. For the next destination by now. Really? Seems probably oblivious to the dangers around him. Can't imagine the trains were running as scheduled. The man from Heimdall beginning, and yet he made it here fine. Where was he going, Father? I'd like to check on him if I can. Berehard Cathedral. Alright. Next stop, Berehard, I suppose. I think I've got everything here. Anything new to buy? Come back. I'm going to take one. Okay. Better for Heimdall, Tensions Mount. Did I read that? I think I read that. Why can't I remember if I read it? Yeah, I read that. You read about the Duke being arrested. Just take the matters to their own hands. Lam's the one that got them all fired up too. He's certainly a capable one. I'll deal with the formalities for them. I'll grab one myself at some point. So ready to go ahead with them. The Grand Market's what gave birth to Celdic, so it goes without saying that getting it reopened is essential to us. Amazing the merchants took matters in their own hands. This next generation is developing much faster than we ever anticipated. Way to restore the Grand Market. Imagine my surprise when they'd already just done it! I feel so much relief from hearing that. This gives me hope. Things will work out for us if we refuse to give in. I'd abandoned all hope after Otto's passing, but that's not the case anymore. We can protect the town as long as we all work together. Yeah! Except if, people attack with giant robots. Then you can't protect the town. Decided to allow anyone and everyone to set their store up at the Grand Market without any fees at all. Special occasion, might as well go all in. It'll get super lively now. Used to need permission from the Duke to set up a shop, but screw the Duke! Alright. I think we can all get behind that sentiment. Right, Eustace? Screw the Duke. Alright, so... time to hard it up. Find out what people think about things. Because, of course, you know, Brehard stuff.
Where do you want to go?
Brehard.
Leave it to me.
Whee! Alright, here we are. Beautiful Brehard. City of nobles. Stupid, horrible nobles. They're just so evil. Not you, though. Oh my! It's rather chilly today, isn't it? The cold has never been too kind to these old bones. Let's go over today, Bootsy. Aww. The year's almost over already. What next year will bring? Peace, I'm sure. Peaceful peace. The best kind of peace. It's peaceful for the time being. You should carry out your duty regardless of what happens. Good luck with your own affairs. Must confess, just a bunch of naive students. No. Their obsession with Crow and their neutral. Yeah, they're a bunch of naive students. They're just talented fighters. But they're a bunch of naive students. Also, their complete inability to prepare at any level for, well, what if someone gets held hostage? I shan't give up here. Took me years to build up all those assets. Never in a million years will I end like this. I should have my status as a noble. What it takes to get it all back. Curse that Richmond. How dare you send me such a letter? Just you watch, I'll do whatever it takes to come back out on top. Please deep breath, think of your blood pressure. Quiet, buffoon! Never have been an issue. You informed me earlier! It's just my fault. Why am I to blame? You should calm yourself, Master Gordy. I wonder what the letter is. Can I see the letter? Can I find out what happened? You, maid. Right, with another count named Richmond. That from him long after his assets up and vanished too. It was a way to laugh at Master Gordy's misfortune in the most infuriating, insulting manner possible. I do believe they have much more in common than they'd like to admit. I'll need to work here as long as I'm paid. On that note, I'm very much looking forward to next month's payday. Well, except he just mentioned all his assets went up and are missing. I would not be, I'd be a little concerned about payday coming up. Vlad's returning on his own. Can't see us being able to stop him. Go from his own is out of the question hour, so I plan on accompanying him. Dangerous times. He can't possibly make a journey like that on his own. Where are you off to, buddy? So I can't leave our people be. Surely you both understand that. Oh, that means you have to go all by yourself. Allow me to go with you. No need to worry. It's not like the bat at Heimdall will reach our lands. For the children, Luna. We can't just leave them all alone. Good day, Lord Eustace. My deepest apologies for not being able to offer you anything. Not at all. More importantly, things are likely to get exponentially worse. When you're out. I'd like to ask you to take extra care from here on. If same. Excuse me? Can we assume that you plan on diving straight into danger? That's the sort of young man you've always been. May you both return to Brehard alive and well. I look forward to meeting us again. Alright. Why does he have to be so sudden now? Perhaps not if I convert him from carrying out his duties as a lord. Let's make sure our home and children remain safe. Alright. Let's return to the moment he heard about the battle that's going to happen in Heimdall. Why did he have to go alone? He will come back to us, won't he? Well, unless he runs Heimdall, I expect he will. Is Daddy gonna go somewhere? Why is he gonna go by himself? I want him to go. He's staying. Daddy needs to stay home. Hey, what's wrong? Oh, you're sad, huh? Tell me. I don't like when everyone's sad. It makes me sad. I'm not sad. Don't worry. I'm happy. Happy, cause Laura loves me. If I can go harass the Duke. Put out. They've been ordered to stay at Oroc's fort. Do something reckless should they start getting stir crazy. Cavalry can make their move anytime now. I don't think they're going to. Wish you the best of luck. Alright, let's go see. Can I harass Scarlet and the Duke? And, oh, useless. Oh, this place. It's ridiculous. I hope you can appreciate it's all gonna vanish after this war. Behaving with utmost respect and politeness. Except this is grace, but it's been growing more. Time drinking of late. What would just be terrible if he drank himself to death. Just terrible. Oh, yes. Hi, Scarlet. Come to visit Lady Scarlet. Has improved significantly. Sit down. Hi, Scarlet.
Back again, are you? You really are a meddlesome little boy.
Sorry for thinking there's anything wrong with looking out for the sick and injured. How are you feeling? I've heard you're still bedridden.
Oh, my condition's nothing to worry about. I'm a real toughie, for better or for worse. Maybe if I was a much frailer woman, then I would have been able to return to Adios instead of being left here.
Not likely.
Regardless of your reasons for becoming one, you need to atone for what you did as a terrorist first.
Yeah, what's the opinion on Crow on that one? Just curious.
She seems kind of different from before.
What you've done can never be forgiven. Nothing in your past could excuse what you did as a terrorist.
What about Crow again?
But I still want to know what made you hate the Chancellor so much you'd throw away your own life to take his. Would you be willing to tell us, Scarlet? I never had the chance to hear that part last time we spoke.
I suppose. It's not like hiding it is going to do me any good at this point. It's not that special a story. But if you want to know that badly... I told you about my family, didn't I? Back on the Pantagruel. We had a big farm in Midwestern Erebonia. It was a really peaceful place. We had plenty of land, too. My parents were adored by the workers on it, and I loved living there. Then, all of a sudden, we were told there was going to be a railway built through it. It was supposedly part of a national project with the Chancellor's backing. The land was all requisitioned, and before any of us knew it, it was no longer ours to call home. All we had was a pile of mirror. We were meant to take that and go find somewhere else to live, apparently.
Yeah, we do that now, actually. Eminent domain? There's a system where governments are like, yeah, we kind of need this land for larger, broader purposes. So here's a bunch of money to compensate you, but we do need the stuff.
I wasn't even in Erebonia when it happened. By the time I got back in the country, it was all over. That farm was my father's life. We tried, but we couldn't find another place that could even begin to compare to the one we'd lost. And in the end, all we were left with was a pile of money we neither wanted nor had any use for.
I've heard a lot of stories about how that seems to have been the Chancellor's way.
Crow told me a similar story about his own past. He said that his grandfather passed away afterwards.
Yes, he peacefully passed away months later. After retiring and the whole thing being forgotten about.
My father was the same. He fell into the depths of despair and tried to drown his sorrows with alcohol. And then he eventually died in an accident.
Well, that is better than I think Crow's was.
And after that, we all just drifted apart. I don't know where the rest of my family is, or if they're even alive anymore.
I don't know what to say.
Losing one's home is bad enough, but losing one's reason to live at the same time.
I did know about what happened from your intelligence division file, but
I know just how Crow feels. I suppose that's why I feel that if anyone can do it, it's all of you. If anyone can make him turn back, it's you.
Turn back? He's already murdered the Chancellor. He spent months fighting, turning losses for the Imperial or the Noble Alliance into victories.
Scarlet. Don't worry, we will. You have my word.
Turn him back from... No.
He's our classmate, after all.
He needs to come back and take full responsibility for all the trouble he caused at the festival. We need to settle things with him for our own good, as well as his.
yeah, he needs a good lecturing.
Yeah! That's how we solve murders. Wait. No, it's not. And terrorism. Lectures.
It's my job to go out of my way for my students, so that's just what I'm going to do.
Thank you for telling us your story. I hope you get better soon.
I've gotten myself caught by the world's biggest goody two-shoes, haven't I?
Yep. But don't worry. Once you're actually healthy, no one can stop you from taking your own life. So don't give up, Scarlet. Don't give up on your dreams. Longer you have things you need to do. I don't. I'm here waiting. And for Crow. You'll have plenty of great news coming your way when you're done, because, I mean, you're a terrorist. And you were supporting the side that went with the coup. I'm sure great things are in your future once the Imperial Army wins. Just the best of things. I'm sure they'll be like, well, you did lose a fight. I guess that's enough punishment. So, we learned the dastardly deeds of the Arch-Chancellor. He bought their land against their and then they just couldn't handle it. And no other place was good enough for them. You know, I know they're trying to really make the Chancellor out to be this horrible monster. They're doing a poor job of it so far. He offered prosperity to one group, and they decided it was worth more than their freedom. He built a railroad and used what people can do today. It's a perfectly legal and understandable action. And they couldn't recover from it. He gave them lots of money even. Like, it's not like he didn't... He just took it and they got nothing. Were turned out from their homes. So actually supporting Operation Heimdall. I mean, they're clear now. I'm watching out for crossbow. Do what we can to aid our operation. Everything works on this end. So great things of you liberating the villa. Why do all of you know that? Field guards physically sealed the rail line in there, so we can no longer use it. Take some time to unseal it, but in the meantime, we can get past the Pantagruel to the villa. Is you. That's assuming the Pantagruel is guarding the villa, right? Kind of did the work already. Okay, so Claire's already on the move. There's orders for the province's tax increase to be repealed, which was carried as he asked. He met with overwhelming positivity. Oh, well, thank you, Eustace. I know I ranted at you about that before. It's good to see that actually happened. So positive, in fact. Much praise has been given to Rufus' skill in handling political matters. But perhaps... Apparently, when you super rank up the taxes so that you can plot your next coup against the government, Then you reverse those taxes. It pleases people. Oh, sorry, what was this? Oh no, Rufus didn't. I guess he's a jerk too. Wait, fast private room. Ooh. Yes, I want to see this happen. Next time, though. We'll see it happen next time. Stay tuned for that.